friends.
Hi, friends.
I stole your line.
Yeah, you did. I was not expecting that.
So we are at Art of Animation today.
Yeah.
And we're gonna check out all the different themed areas because like there's different movies for the different areas. You have Lion King, Cars Land, Finding Nemo, and Little Mermaid. And it's a beautiful structures and it's just wonderful.
Yeah, I really have fun coming here.
So let's go do this. Look at this early concept of Timon.
He looks like Sid from Ice Age.
Yes, I think that one is a lot better. I like the Timon they used. Lord, look at that Dory.
Oh, it's just so funny to me.
And this is really interesting if you love the movie Cars. You know how they have the tractors in the movie Cars that are supposed to resemble like cows?
The cow tipping.
Yeah, so look at this. The evolution of a cow to a tractor. They started off with that basic little cow look and it grew into a tractor.
Rest in peace, Delicious.
And this Pumbaa is definitely worth pointing out. He's got a much skinnier face.
Yeah, he does.
So I think we're gonna start off at the Lion King area because it's my personal favorite and it's your personal favorite movie.
In the world.
And wait till you see some of the cool stuff they got going on over here.
I can't wait to see.
So it's super funny when you first walk up to the Lion King area because with the trees, it kind of looks like it's just abandoned and overgrown. But once you get inside, amazing things await. Just follow Rafiki, he know the way. And here is good old Pride Rock with Mufasa arched up right on top. Mufasa. Say it again.
Mufasa.
Say it again.
Mufasa.
And Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days.
But now we're going where we were told to. Must never go there.
You must never go there, Simba. The Elephant Graveyard. Oh boy. What are you doing playing around in there? You were told. You must never go there. Found ya. So prepare for a chance of a lifetime.
There's a wasp nest in his mouth.
Oh, there is a wasp nest in his mouth.
That figures, you know? It just figures.
Good old Scar. Well, since we made it out of the elephant graveyard alive,
We did.
we're gonna head under the sea. And that can mean two things, because Finding Nemo and Little Mermaid, but I think you know what we mean by under the sea.
Seaweed is always green.
Now, this is a lot more open and doesn't look so closed off. But the Lion King theming is just perfect the way that it is. But I love this.
Dingle hopper.
What's a dingle hopper?
Snorflat.
A snorflat.
Thingamabobs.
Thingamabobs. And you've got plenty. Wait, is that a hidden Mickey?
Manchanza.
A Manchanza, huh? But all those things are just little things. Now we're getting to the big stuff. Like Eric right here.
Oh,
He kind of is doing a Captain Morgan stance.
he's dreamy.
Oh. So here is Ursula, which is probably one of my favorite statues at all of the resorts.
Is it really?
Yes, I really love it. Look at her, it's huge, it's gigantic. And unlike the Lion King area, Little Mermaid has its own pool in its area, which I think is pretty nifty. One thing I look at when it comes to resort or area, anything like that, is where's the pool located? So this having its own pool away from the central hub is pretty handy, I guess I could say. And you gotta lift the knob and pull. And there's King Triton himself.
But Daddy, I love him.
But Daddy, I love him. And there is a security guard.
Ooh.
Disney security.
Ooh.
So on the railings of the hotels, they do have these cool little cutouts of sea life creatures, but this one is by far my favorite. Look at him. He's got a little shrimp in his mouth, and the shrimp is happy to be there. And here it is, the highlight of the Little Mermaid area, flounder. And Veronica also wants to point out those barnacles. So we just finished up with the Little Mermaid area.
We checked through it.
And I want to show you something very cool, because Pop Century is like right next door. And in fact, this hotel was going to be a part of Pop Century, but a different name, Legendary Years.
Yes, and I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, check this view. So if you're ever staying at Pop Century and you want to come check out Art of Animation, or if you're staying at Art of Animation and want to check out Pop Century, all you do is have to cross that bridge right there, and they connect both of them. Very cool. We actually stayed at Pop Century
A lot.
Yeah, we stayed at Pop Century a lot, but we used to actually cross the bridge and actually come on over here to have breakfast, because I think they had better offerings. And a cool point out, the bridge that connects Pop Century to Art of Animation is called the Generation Gap Bridge. So it kind of still holds the meaning of this actually being the Legendary Years and that being different. So I think that's an interesting fact, the generation gap. And another notable fact is, along the pathway outside by Generation Gap, they have all these cool little signs that have pretty cool trivia about the different animation features, like Little Mermaid. Wow, the sun is shining today. I love it. So, like we talked about the Generation Gap before, it is going through a little bit of a construction phase, but it's going through because of the gondolas, or the Disney Skyliner. And it tells you everything. Well, it doesn't tell you everything, but it does show you exactly what's happening here. And they're gonna have this little platform here that's a loading dock for the gondolas, which is interesting. Ooh, I want to ride the Haunted Mansion one. Maybe a ghost to follow me home. And they have a little kind of map that shows you how the gondola system is going to run. So if you're here, it's going to run up, it's going to go Caribbean, Disney's Riviera, over to Epcot, or you can go to the left to Hollywood Studios. So now we're gonna head to Radiator Springs, which is the cars section of the resort. And they have a lot of cool things, including a pretty nifty pool, if I say so myself.
I do say so yourself.
All right, so let's head on over that way. Good old Hood Ornament Valley right here in Radiator Springs. I love it here. Veronica's laughing because it took me like 5 times to say hood right. I said horde, horn. It was pretty bad, but I finally got it right. And as soon as you walk in, you get a pretty cool greeting from Doc Hudson. Look at that. This reminds me of Disneyland.
Me too.
Yep. I love the cars area in Disneyland. And right there's the Cozy Cone Motel, which is actually the restrooms and locker rooms for the pool right behind the motel. And we got Flo right here, right next to Ramon. But Veronica's favorite car is Luigi.
Luigi from Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters.
She loves that ride in Disneyland.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's so cool. Luigi. And here it is, the Cozy Cone Motel pool. I love how they have little like hangout spots, cabanas cone actually style. In the cone. A cabana cone style. It's so cool here. One of my favorite pools. It's small, but it's very nice. It's very decorative, very open. I like it a lot. And Veronica pointed out just a little bit of Disney detail. Check out the spark plugs on top of the post on the fence going around the pool. That is so cool.
That is the real moon.
And all the way in the back, you can catch a glimpse at Lightning McQueen. Look at that. Plus it's beautiful. The Wheelwell Motel. Wheelwell Motor Cart. It's like a gas station. Court. Very cool. I'd like to stay in this far back building if I could, if I ever stayed in the Cars area. And you can't visit Cars area without stopping to see the man himself.
Good old Tomato.
Tomato. Hiya, folks. Such so cool replicas almost.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Such so cool.
Such so cool? Is there something with the way I said that?
No.
Oh, well, thank you. So I think it's time to leave Cars area because we're gonna head over to the Finding Nemo area to explore a little bit of the big blue world.
Na 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 na.
It actually has the biggest pool out of all the pools out of Art of Animation. In fact, it might be one of the biggest pools on property too.
Oh, no way.
It's pretty huge. It's a big pool.
No way, no way, no way.
Look at this big blue world.
Yeah, there is a lot of this pool. I'm serious.
This guy right here makes one of the funniest quotes in Finding Nemo that Veronica absolutely loves.
We were swimming under the sea.
I think he did it pretty well.
Thank you.
And they got a little coral reef playground here with pretty cool slides with squirt on top there. That slide looks interesting though.
Is this slow motion?
I'm stuck.
Get out of there, come on.
And don't be surprised if you catch a fish hiding in the grass. A fish hiding in the grass! And we can't forget about the gigantic statue of Crush catching some gnarly waves, man.
With Dory.
With Dory. Yes. Gnarly. I just like saying that now. Okay, so I guess that wraps it up for a little tour around Art of Animation. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the cheesy quotes. We're just very passionate about animated Disney movies.
They weren't cheesy.
I liked them.
Yeah.
And I liked them because they were cheesy.
They were not cheesy.
So if it's your first time watching, subscribe to our channel.
You might like it.
And love the life you live.
Live the life you love.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Toodles.
But before we go, fun fact, Bruce looks a lot more vicious in his early concepts. In fact, he looks like Jaws, whose nickname was Bruce. And would you just look at that sky?